Right, so recently we looked at r/crappy design, which is a subreddit for basically bad designs, ill thought out, stupid, slightly annoying ones. But today we're looking at r/AssholeDesign, which is where things have been designed badly, but maliciously on purpose. So if the last one annoyed you, prepare to rage. Alright, first up, this Tinder notification after recently getting out of a relationship that meant something. And the award for the most anticipated return to Tinder. Oh dear, a warm welcome back. My fortune cookie had an ad instead of a fortune. Craving a faster zip recruiter. That's criminal. How heartbreaking. That's like my favourite part of the... I mean, he hasn't eaten his meal, which is also criminal. Maybe if he had finished his meal, it would have magically turned into a fortune. And this is like a, you're only halfway through your meal, so you're getting a fucking ad until you finish the rest. You coward. Amazon increasing the prices of products by around 100%. to add a 44% discount on Prime Day. How is that legal? I swear you can't do that in a supermarket. Like double the price and then say, oh, it's half price now. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's been illegal in Europe for years. You have to sell a product at a higher price for weeks, a month, I think, before they're allowed to use it as a crossed out price in ads. Amazon clearly trying to get away with one there. This tiny text reads up to 80% off. Surely that's false advertising. I see so many of these. It's so sneaky, but it's annoying because it 100% which just will work. Nothing is sacred anymore, not even the beer. Less than 8%. It's the exact same thing, but on a beer. Again, how are they getting away with this? How is this not against the law? Although that said, 8% on a beer is ridiculously strong. I mean, extra strong. I'm guessing that's kind of the entire point, but bloody hell. It's Kingfisher beer. They're 7.98% beer, but that doesn't look good on a can. To be fair, if it's 7.98, I can forgive that. You're sending Bitcoin. No, you're about to empty your Bitcoin wallet. Exodus will increase the transaction fee to empty any remaining dust. You're sending most of your money, so we'll just take the rest. Can you imagine doing that with your bank? Like you've got £6 in your account, you buy something for a £5, and they're like, yeah, we're just going to take a £1 bank fee. Why? 2.5 grand BMW option that disables itself after 8 years. What? Included in this package is the highway assistant feature, which is provided for the first 8 years after the vehicle sale. The feature will disable after that time.
Can I ask why?
Why? Why would it possibly disable? I'm pretty sure BMW are the ones that made this car where like you need to pay £1 grand a month to it to like unlock the software for faster acceleration. How are they getting away with this? Thankfully, it's one of those things where like, you know, there's a relatively free market, a bunch of other car manufacturers are going to come in and no one's going to choose to buy a BMW if this kind of crap's happening. But still, like my major worry is like buying a car like this and just not realizing that they've got these like stupid caveats in them. Get verified to message. Only verified users can send direct message requests to people that don't follow them. This is another one on Twitter. The number of Twitter features that you need to pay for now is actually silly. Now read the stickers closer. Prime Wireless, best esports mouse. Best lightweight mouse. All right, let's zoom in. From the makers of the best lightweight mouse. No way, that's criminal. That's so funny. Can you imagine like Ferrari being like, fastest car ever? And like in the top just being like, made by the people who made the, and it's just like a normal shit car. How to find blood pressure. Google puts authentic medical information below 3 fake blood pressure app ads. That's horrendous. Do you ever see that one where like the guy tweeted at YouTube being like, can you not put ads before a video for like CPR? Yeah, hey YouTube, maybe don't put ads before first aid videos. I don't have time to watch a Red Lobster ad when my grandma's choking on a fishbone. And YouTube replied, sorry about the trouble. YouTube Premium offers an ad-free experience. How criminal is that? I mean, I do rate YouTube Premium. I've got it myself. I think it's sick, but it's got to have been automated or by someone who just barely read the tweet at all. And in fact, that reminds me of this Applebee's tweet. Notes of vodka, hints of fresh lemon, a raspberry finish. Our findings from a tasting of this season's $1 vodka raspberry lemonade harvest. My mother was murdered in one of your restaurants and the killer was never found. And someone replies, is this real? And they go, it's real! We're featuring the $1 vodka raspberry lemonade for the entire month. It's so bad. Surely someone got sacked for that because that is just horrendous. Only realized after I bought them. Both are unopened. I hate this. This happens all the time. And again, how is there not laws for like false advertising or something? They're always so sneaky. You can tell they've done it on purpose as well because they cover the exact amount. People used to joke about this being the same in crisps. Like you get a small amount of crisps and a load of air. And at least that's kind of like, you know, the air's supposed to like stop them going off and stop them getting all crunched and stuff. But for this, There is no reason. After I finished reading this page about the channel tunnel, I tried to click the back button to exit the page and it doesn't work. So I long press and found out the CNET have spammed their page into my history to stop me from leaving it. The number of websites that do this as well. I wish I could do this on my YouTube videos. Every time someone tries to click off, they just can't. It's like, sorry buddy, you're locked in here until the end of the day. Oh, I get this one all the time as well. Thankfully I don't drive in London. I haven't got a car in the UK, but I got a car back in Jersey. And people that have full headlights on when they're driving behind you and don't switch them off, there's like no way of like really telling them, because like you flashing your lights doesn't do anything. Who thought it was a good idea to have full frontal brightness when the light switches off? Dude is blinding me in broad daylight and probably doesn't even know it. At that point you just need to just pull over and let them overtake, or just drive really slowly. Whenever someone's blinding me at night, I adjust my side mirror until it's pretty much facing straight back. Oh, that's clever. Gummy bunny mascot, £5. Net weight 11 ounces. We don't really use this in the UK. 0.6 pounds. What the hell? Feels like £5 and it's not even one. It's barely half. My D is 2 inches, but it feels like 9. I'm gonna start using that. I mean, I have a friend who should start using that. Not that I've seen his. Oh god, it's getting worse. Moving on. Tie claims silk till you look further. Imitation silk. Oh, you've got to fold the tie out. It's the same. I thought it was the other side for a second. Again, surely you just ruin all the goodwill you have with a customer when you're just like actively trying to scam them and they can find out pretty easily. Oh, this is what I was talking about earlier. Look at this. Pret, criminal. It's missing in the middle, and this bit never has any stuff in it either.
It's not very nice inside.
One long wrap, you'd be like, oh, this is where like the majority of the meat or whatever it is actually in there. Pisses me off. Bloody pret-a-manger. Why? Just why? That is so unnecessary. What even is going on there? Why are they wrapped in plastic? I thought they were in like no steel containers, but it's unnecessary. Oh, and again, why? Just why? I mean, bananas literally come in their own packaging. Oh, it's just so stupid. What is the point? You know what I really like? Have you guys ever seen this? Like, I think it's South Korea do this thing where they like have like a banana a day. Here, this is so clever. Because like if you bought like 6 bananas and then like over the next couple of days, the rest are just going to go to brown mush. Whereas this, you have one and then the next day the other one's right. It's just so clever. I mean, still plastic, which isn't ideal at all, but at least it's less wasteful. The ad is 10 times longer than the video being watched. Honestly, if any of you guys ever get 1 hour ads or like those like 8 ads in a row, just refresh the video. Honestly, junior cheeseburger, 4 for $4 meal, $5.19. To be fair, at least they have the price like straight under. What would be a real asshole design is if you clicked it, went through to checkout, and only as you were checking out saw that it was $5.19. So at least it says it underneath.
Oh, another deceptive
packaging. That's awful. That's about half missing. Yeah, look, they show you this and you're like, well, obviously I'm gonna like extrapolate and just expect it to be full. I'd take it back. Honestly, I would just take it back. Are you sure you want to cancel the transaction? Cancel. Confirm. Confusing. Also, again, it's another one where like no one's going to click the wrong button and then just be like, oh, you know what, I'm going to go through the transaction now. If you want to cancel it, you're going to cancel it, and this is just going to piss you off and make you not want to come back. I feel like we all need to come together, and then like when all these companies are trying this stuff, just stop working with them, stop buying from them, stop consuming their stuff, just never subscribe to them again. Because if we all do it, they'll learn that like people just won't tolerate this bullshit. Went to this fancy restaurant and they use reams of paper instead of tablecloths. So as nobody expected, I get cut in the middle of the fancy dinner. That is so stupid as well. How did they not see that coming? Also, that looks weak, but anyone who's had a paper cut knows that that's like being stabbed in the side with a spear. Paying for a fancy meal, like he's going to be money down and he's just going to be suffering for the entire thing. Poor boy. Or girl. Or anything else. To be fair, I'm wondering what his criteria for fancy is, because if they've got paper rather than like a nice cloth on the table, how fancy can it really be? Well, I feel like now that we've ended with an actual physical injury, we've suffered enough here. So if you fancy another one of these videos, let me know. Smash like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for the next one. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.